Hey everyone, and welcome to our channel, Workout Freaks. How many squats are you able to do? They are all of the rage. I can do like 100 in a row with a wonderful heavy weight. Get on my stage, bro. I'm kidding, don't you simply hate the ones humans? All jokes aside, squats do have a few principal benefits. Just attempt one of the many strategies for your very own and spot for yourself. Or you could watch our listing on 9 reasons why you need to do squats. Do they construct your joints? Can they help you in acting bodily responsibilities higher? Will you burn energy faster than usual? We'll speak all that in extra. Build stronger joints. Doing squats enables to construct your frames, joints. To be clear, a squat is an electricity exercising in which someone lowers their hips from a status position. Once they may be ready, they make their mana returned up. Squats are a number of the maximum compounded physical games the decreased frame can cross through, because it calls for a collection of muscle groups and joints to paintings together. Joints are fashioned whilst your bones come together. Think of it as a road intersection positioned inside your frame, or a hinge linked to a door. Joints assist you to wiggle your hips, bend your knees, flip your head, and carry out different bodily functions. If they may be now no longer wholesome, this could result in broken cartilage or arthritis. When accomplished correctly, squats interact your hip, knee, and ankle joints all at once. For a whilst, it become believed that squats contributed to the damage of your knee joints, because the stress squats location at the knees may be overbearing whilst weight is involved. After an evaluation become finished in 2013, humans' worries have been placed to rest, because the exercise does now no longer growth your hazard of damage. You nevertheless want to be careful of your protection though. Helps you build muscle on pinnacle of joints. Squats additionally paintings of various institution of muscle groups, which includes quadriceps, calves, hamstrings, abdominals, decrease returned, and glutes. If accomplished on a normal basis, you're searching at a well-toned decrease 1/2 of the frame. During this exercising, your quads are placed to one heck of a test, as you may be bending your knees with a doubtlessly heavy weight on your possession. Your abs can also be operating beyond regular time for you to save you from falling forward. When your frame travels upwards and hips require extension, your glutes and adductor magnus also are positioned into bodily labor. When doing this exercising, you'll need to make certain your shape is correct. The perspective of your knees may be a defining aspect in whether or not or now no longer your quads and glutes are activated. If you're searching out the one's toned quads, be careful of ways this exercising is accomplished. Assists in weight loss. When it involves physical games related to burning energy, it's now no longer regularly you notice squats on the pinnacle of the listing. Be that because it may, the exercise is wonderful if you'll want to shed a few fats whilst packing on muscle. But there are nevertheless numerous elements you want to take into account, including frame weight, period of exercise, and the general depth of your exercising. The tougher you cross, the much more likely you're to burn energy. The stage of depth of bodily interest is referred to as the metabolic equivalent, or MET. Sitting nevertheless, laying on your mat wrist has the MET of 1. But whilst doing squats, your MET stage can shoot up as away as 8. You want to consider to aspect on your frame weight as well. Let's say you're much less than 155 pounds. If you squat at a stage 8 for longer than 25 minutes, you doubtlessly should lose to 122 energies. If your squat stage is much less than 3.5, doing it for the identical quantity of time will burn much less than 100. Either manner, in case you are trying to start a weight journey, squats aren't a horrific choice to begin with. Boosts your strength not best. Can squats enhance the appearance of your muscle groups? They also can beautify your electricity, in addition to the capacity to carry out bodily responsibilities. This is in particular essential in case you are an athlete. Your pace and capacity to leap are substantially impacted through the energy of squats. A observed from 2016 targeted on wholesome younger male athletes as they took component in 8 weeks of soar squat education. Jump squats are in which you start with decreasing your hips like all normal squat, and give up through leaping returned up. Completing this exercising 3 instances a week, researchers concluded that the exercising progressed numerous in their athletic capabilities. They have been kept in a position to finish 50-meter sprints in a faster quantity of time. Not to say leaping capacity and electricity become additionally enhanced. So how do you want the sound of squats so away? Do you want a bit extra convincing? Well, let's get into any other wonderful factor you need to recall. But earlier than we continue, your toes are searching tired. Maybe you're taking walks to lots. Perhaps you would love our latest video discussing 14 ways to soothe tired feet and legs. Also, are you having worries approximately your general health? Now let's go back to our listing discussing 9 reasons why you need to do squats. Boost your heart health due to the depth of the exercising. Squats can reinforce your ticker. This inflip can decrease your coronary heart rate, blood stress, and horrific cholesterol. When those variables are maintained, you're truly helping your coronary heart in keeping off disease, reducing your probabilities of a coronary heart assault or stroke. Even in case you are exercise at a mild stage of depth, you continue to have risk to lower the hazard of coronary heart disease. Strengthens your core. Have you been wishing for that middle of steel? Has taking your blouse off on the beach, exposing a fixed of rocked up abs been an ambition for a while? Well, squats may be your ticket. A sturdy middle can enhance your capacity to finish ordinary movements, in addition to preserve right stability and posture. In different words, higher middle electricity results in stabilized muscle groups. During a 2018 observe, researchers targeted on physical games that age your returned. As it turns out, return squats confirmed higher muscle activation for the middle than planking did. Researchers endorse to the ones trying to enhance their middle function that they need to put into effect squats into their normal exercise regimen. Prevents injury. How wild is this? The exercising that looks the maximum possibly to harm you truly prevents you from getting injured. It's bizarre how matters paintings. Remember in advance whilst we spoke approximately squats strengthening joints and bones. Well, squatting additionally assists with inside the tightening of tendons and ligaments. That's wonderful for preventing, or at the least decreasing your hazard of damage. This is any other motive why many athletes select to do squats, as many sports activities associated accidents contain torn ligaments. Squats reinforce your frame's supportive tissues, which lower your probabilities of damage at some stage in bodily interest. With that being said, I constrain right shape sufficient. When education in squats, make certain to have your method down solid. You don't need to injure yourself mid-exercising. This leads us into any other factor. Improves your flexibility. For you younger parents out there, flexibility might not appear all that essential. But as you get older, it surely is. As years by skip us through, our ligaments and tendons lose flexibility, making it tougher. That allows you to stretch or flow around. This inflip makes it extra hard to control physically. Here's the problematic component. Many humans lack the ability to start with, which makes doing squats simply that lots tougher. To stretch your muscle groups to their remaining capacity, consider to do a warm-up exercising earlier than entering into the squats, or any exercise for that matter. Back squats may have especially highly priced impact for your hamstring muscle groups. Back in 2017, researchers started out a 9-week education experiment, which targeted on 22 male bodybuilders. The cause became to check the electricity in their hamstring flexibility. In the give-up, they found out that the excessive depth of the exercising become truly reducing the ability in their hamstring muscle groups. So be truly careful whilst trying squats, especially whilst weights are involved. You can do squats anywhere. Squats are a number of the only physical games around. Think approximately it. While you could hold the exercise with weights, they may be now no longer a requirement. All you actually need is a huge sufficient area to do the exercising properly. To see the effects you're aiming for, health professionals endorse you start off doing 20 squats according to day. This is a quite primary range that can without problems growth when you are used to the routine. If you're inquisitive about boosting your health, 50 squats may be something to paintings towards. Do you do squats? Would you recall doing squats after looking this video? Let us understand with inside the feedback below. We would like to listen from you.